Have you?
Even if I did...
Oh, she's got...
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here and...
Okay, let me see.
That would be...
Let me confirm you're eating a cake.
Huh? Wait.
Just looking at the charges. It seems and considering how fond Lady Furina is... Now I've seen everything. Please stand in front of the board over there.
Oh, right. But
يلا بيصورونا. من قدام على جنب سوي حركة باربي. واو ملابسهم فخمة.
And we're done.
الحرس.
Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be...
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is
Save it. I don't think I remember your names. Move it.
معاملة المساجين. واو. واو بالله ابغى اتمشى ما ابغاكم
Are
مسجونة.
you one of the guards here?
اوكي ما يبغى يرد علينا ديكن.
Did
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand new fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. Mora means nothing here. Here, coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires?
So, credit coupons are a currency?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place. And you have... I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here. But it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for after being away from the sunlight for so long. Even the terrifying depths of the sea. Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
ما يرد. يا الله.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here.
What? Ride the lift. ما في صندوق مني منك. شوف من هناك. إما الميك هذول الأشكال متودر. ما في. وش ذا المزيكا؟ واو. بنزل تحت زيادة أكيد. اي والله. هذا وجه ينسجن. هذا وجه ينسجن.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
من جد. يا ولد وش ذا؟ ما في صناديق. تبني انتبه ما في ولا تليبورت. اوه كيف وصلنا بذا السرعة هناك؟ سووا ربط سريع. احنا لحظة، احنا وين كنا؟ احنا كنا هنا بعدين ما هم جايبين مكان شيء، على طول ودانا هناك كذا. Child, where are you? Where are you?
So this is the actual entrance to the fortress of... Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look... Oh, right. We're on someone else's... If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh,
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but...
someone important?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on...
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners number 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here. Even if you're
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is.
My profuse apologies.
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some...
Oh, thank you.
Thank
you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken
يلا
enough
عطنا
time.
معلومات.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
يعطينا المعلومات عن شايلد. يلا استغلك زي ما
Please, follow me.
تستغلك.
To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types.
أنا أبدا ما جيت أتجسس. أنا مسالمة جدا جدا مسالمة. ما كان عندي أي خطط. واو واو إيش هذا؟ أوه مكتبة The Duke's Office. هذا شنو؟ Welfare meals. هنا ناكل أكل.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And...
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater. But before you go in swinging,
يا عنده
please
جروح
remember that in
وسكارز
the fortress
عجيبة.
of Meripede, it's better to not
ندبات.
cause trouble for yourself or for the
كنا
guards.
برسمة.
Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here.
Welfare meal? You mean...
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you reward coupons just to get a cup of water for fish like you who just arrived with nothing. You'd have to go to work. It was only after His Grace became the administrator. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives.
In the fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say used, but trade is always conducted by... If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. That would all... So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say...
Your Grace's reasoning is correct. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded.
Right! Paimon sees your... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly.
Let's
طيب
continue
طيب.
this way.
انت فضيحة يا بايمون، يعني انا عارف ايش اسوي، انت فضيحة. طب كنت بشوف ايش عندكم في المنيو. شوف الطباخ خالي، ايش عندك؟ وع لحظة، مش ذا. واو صدق ما دريت. اوكي delicious mint salad. حلو حلو، يعني اكل معلب هذا هو. الجوال تليبورت فوق.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring.
المصارعة.
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons.
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or
So, did you?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build. Of course, the fees are also quite...
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise.
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
صدق ما اقدر افتح بزنس وتصير تجيني منه مورا بدل الاكسبediشنز ذي. اها طب شلون اطلع؟ بسم الله فجعني.
The scent of treasure.
كريدت كريدت كوبونز. واو.
Welcome to the rack.
اوه ليش ما اقدر اشتري؟ شكل لازم بالكويست. نوب. اوكي هذا هو المصعد. حلو عادي يتمشى زي ما أبغى. زين. واو هذا غرفة نوم. شكله هنا الغرف. once you wisely ولا ما دوك wisely كيف كانوا ينادونه؟
Your Grace. Good morning.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to...
My apologies.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the
production zone? What does it produce?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you just...
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is... As for what we produce, many of the clockwork... Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their
Giant
sentences...
machine factory.
There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
ليني تجسس على كيفه.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace.
What?
Oh, is something the matter?
ايوه جاب تجسس.
It's nothing. Climb it.
والله بوغير بوغير. Oh my god! Cute! 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 يا ربي يا ربي يا ربي يا ربي.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this?
Oh my god,
no.
cute!
You didn't injure yourself, did you?
So
Not
good!
yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegeween.
Siegeween.
Then
Your
you must be here
galbus.
for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Siegeween here is...
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for...
Oh, then these two must be some
Cute.
important convicts. Sure,
Your
I'll join the
galbus.
welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life. I seldom conduct tours, so...
well,
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria.
you should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are
لا راحت مرة كيوت. شكلها كيوت.
What do you think of the food? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with...
Oh, you mean yes. What you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would... Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's... He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard on...
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
That's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meripede independent from Fontaine's...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official... Monsieur Nervulette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, we can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new...
أبى أكلم هذا الكيوت.
Now that I've gotten a good look at you two, I think you're very cute.
Oh my god.
After all, heavy is the head that wears the cutesy crown. I guess I just want to say, just take care of yourself and don't get hurt.
قلبوس. قلبوس.
Are you finished eating? Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges?
لا. أنا ما همني إلا الكيوت اللي بذنبك. بخطفها يوم أيام. بخطفها ما خليها تشتغل. خليها بنتي دلوعتي. دلعها دلع الأرض. يا قلبوز ولا مرة كيوت. يا نقطة ضعفي هذه الألوان الباستل. كيف أطلع الحين فوق؟ في مصعد؟ إيش هذا؟ أبد ما كنت أخرب الممتلكات العامة. ما كنت أخرب. ما كنت. ما أبغى. هذا شنو؟ أوه. يلا نطلع. ينزل. لا بخلص المهمة. هذا أول شيء بخلصه. بعدين أكتشف براحتي.
Over here.
نعم.
The traveler in Paimon, right? Listen up. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
واو وش ذا؟ مساكين. احنا نحزن. اني نحزن.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this. By the way, traveler, even though the Duke didn't say it too,
ما في الأغرب شيء ليني.
And Paimon did. Is it possible that he knows where he... Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you." Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back. And besides, the Duke said that he was willing, so we at least need to try. But you mean...
Lini.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Lynn. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's name, and yet we turn her... Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny, it was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so. Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated. Hey, come on! It's just a dream!
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here? If you don't want to...
Sorry!
طب وين البرودكشن زون؟ ما في صندوق بغرفتي هدية؟ ما في. احسب انه مديني انزل من هنا. اوكي. ايوه ذاك المصعد. Kebab. Kebab. أهلا. يلا أخيرا. بسرعة. يلا.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting...
Yep, we just arrived yesterday.
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
16.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can... Anyway, your job is to use the machine over there to process widget. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance. Here, bring me the process widget.
يا ربي الحين جد بشتغل. خلاص. بعدين.
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer.
ما فهمت. اوكي لازم انقذ الحين. خير امسك.
This one is tolerable. All right, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Yes.
Paimon's exhausted. He probably just...
Okay, ولني. والله بايمون انتي فضيحة. لو تسكتين احسن.
He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
اطلع فوق. شكله فوق. ولا جوا هنا؟ فوق. قاعد يدور له يحقق الشيخ. حشش أكيد هنا. بس.
Hey, over here.
Oh, you skipped.
Oh, you scare so easily now?
Oh, you little. The only.
Sorry.
متأكدة أن الدوق يراقب.
You're here too. You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also
Wow.
here. Do you still...
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove...
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a...
And then...
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, so I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come...
Told you so! See?
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meripede Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, but recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated, we believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to...
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never...
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's gnosis might be...
So, Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
من جد.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a hard...
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve. And
is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be... Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis.
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we... Or, I should say, we were...
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered that most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of... You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be in... Oh, Look at the time. You two must be hungry.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear.
يلا نروح ناكل فوق. اوه لخبطت. اوه هنا يسوون الروبوتات دوبني انتبه. واو يا ولد. يعني في تحت التحت كمان. انا فك تليبورت اللي هنا. ايوه زين. في تحت زيادة. وش ذا؟ كم دور هنا؟ كم؟ لا اله الا الله. اوكي هذه اللي سويت عندها تليفون. بس وين؟ هنا. ايوه
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, forget about it. But life here doesn't seem all that bad.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons
يا
from your
ربي يا
life up on the
fishies.
surface.
خلاص
If you
اسكت.
take things at face value. Like everyone's been telling you to just fuck what
Okay,
they
أكيد
don't
بيقول
tell
على
you is that
الشاب.
the truth is that not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not.
Really?
Of course. And I'd
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then, in that case, would you tell us some hidden...
Come on, mate.
يا ربي يبغى
I
فلوس.
don't understand.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm. Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly caught. I'm usually around the.
اسكت.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to... Yeah. It might be a good place to... But, like he said, we were so busy talking, we almost forgot to...
نرقد مرة ثانية ها. طب على الأقل تعبوا نفسكم وسووا لي تليبورت للسرير. آخ.
Over here. So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is... But it seems like most of the other inmates... Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons. They weren't kidding.
إيش ذا التثاؤب؟ What؟ الفيجن حقت شايل تلمع. What؟ ليكون اختفت؟ أنا تشايلد؟ وش صار عليه؟ الحوت. راح حلبة المصارعة. اوكي هذا مكانه المفضل اكيد. وين هذا الصوت يقول؟ هذا من السماء اكيد. من الأبس. مين كان يتوقع ان الأبس فوق؟ كيف يطيح من فوق لتحت؟ كيف هو يقول انه طاح بمكان بس هو الأبس فوق؟ الو ما ادري الصراحة كيف الوضع.
Are you awake, traveler? Hmm? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your... Is that even possible? Oh, Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours.
من جد.
And our investigation has... So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. What's the plan for today?
Let's go to the production zone.
It's time to...
أبغى أجيب coupons عشان أجيب معلومات.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Remember to...
يلا نشتغل. حياة العمال. اوكي. يلا امسك.
I'm on speed.
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your works.
Oh, hey there.
ما بعطيك فلوسي.
That's right. I've been working here for almost 15 years.
What?
Even the...
Whoa, you've been
خراط.
working here a long time. Hey, not so loud.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask.
All right, Chief.
I don't
I'll be
trust
sure
you.
to come to you first.
إيه.
Did you just ask about... Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Uchi... All right. Seeing as I'm the... Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be...
Huh?
What?
Wait, there's even a rule about that?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually if you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that,
بسويها.
then I wouldn't...
You mean, even you have never...
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the... One time, he tried to test his limits and worked his... He disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated.
أنا ما بيصير لي شيء لو كبت علي الموية. لو أحد كب علي ما بيصير لي شيء فخلنا نشوف.
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
أيوة.
Oh? You...
أحسها
Listen,
الموية.
kid.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want...
من جد. أحسها الموية. في أحد يتعمد يكب عليهم الموية. في واحد قاتل في السجن.
Oh, just a regular meal set.
800.
Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Let's go investigate.
Since we have time now, let's...
Ooh. While working the morning shift, apply for continuous working shifts with Greenville. Okay.
Oh, hello.
No need to be...
Sorry, I couldn't help but think. Oh, it's hard to say.
Wait.
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess. What? Please, don't say anything like...
Surprise!
Oh, تحت. Okay. وفوق. الله ياخذ. استغفر الله التحكم. واو تحت زيادة. واو هذه فوق وانا ما رحت. خلنا اروح اللي فوق. كم بقعد في ذا السجن؟ Child, where are you? أنا شفت الحلو اللي وراه.
The scent of treasure.
تحت. Oh, Lynette.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be...
Paimon likes having more coupon. Have you also been investigating the...
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened... My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden... Oh, before I forget...
Huh? Credit...
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource...
Aw, that's so nice.
Thank you, عسل. والله قموري. أعطتني 400 والله كثير. بنزل أجل هنا. أبى أروح عند ذاك اللي كان يبيع. هذا هو، هذا التيكن. ايوه مفيدني.
Hey, it's the traveler and Pime. No need. Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me.
Huh? No, we couldn't take them. They're your reward.
But when I was welcoming you, I... Come on, I insist. These coupons are...
Thank you, bro. صرت عندك معلومات بس يلا. هذا شكله اللي عنده معلومات. كيف أنزل مرة ثانية؟ يا أخي تليبورت بوينتس هنا ضيعة. أيوه بليز بليز لا تخليني أروح أرقد. ما أبغى أرقد. هذا غرفتي شكلها. ما أبغى أرقد. بروح أشوف غرفة التاجر. أنا هنا تحت ولا هنا فوق؟ هنشوف. اوكي لا مو هنا. انا اليد عندي معلقة. لا مو هنا. بس ما ادري وين اروح. نسيت مرة وين كانت غرفة ذاك البيع. دور.
Surprise!
مو هنا. يمكن هناك. شوف. هذا حق ابو رسائل مرة ثانية. ايش في ضيعت؟ بنزل تحت. اظنها تحت عند المطعم. ندور في هذا الغرفة. هل يمديني أتضارب؟ لا، أبغى أول شيء أدور على التاجر بعدين أنزل. يمكن هنا. أيوة أظنها هنا. يس. يقهر، ليش ما أقدر أبيع أشتري أقصد؟ لازم أنتظر مع المهمة شكلي. طب خلينا نشوف إذا كلمته يصير شيء.
Well, have you...
أيوة يلا. معي فلوس.
Well,
معي.
have you got... Shh. Save the question.
كتب أنا. مسكين مسكين شايف مسكين.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go? Okay, you should.
يلا بنروح نشتغل.
Maybe we can make some progress. What do you have planned for?
أيوة.
We just need to keep.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time. Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work?
Sure. Let's just say.
هنشوف. أحد بيكب علينا المويه.
Nice. We did well today.
كيوت. أول مرة تسوي ترافلر كذا. وش ذي الكياتة؟ وش متحمسين. أعطي صفقة.
That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore.
يا الإحباط بايمون. قال يلا إذا ما انكبت موية بس وقتها أنا برفع قضية. أنا بصايح. أنا بقول بيني كبة موية عليا.
Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working? Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going. But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all.
من زمان
And we
صار
made it to
شيء.
the coupon cap. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no use to just. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Wait, what? What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours
أكل معفن.
is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there. Paimon gets it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must admit. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go
It's about the meat in our meal.
The meat? Oh, that. Looks...
How could this be? What should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give it. Yeah, looks like we.
مطبوخ بالموية أجل.
What would you like to do this afternoon? Yeah, Paimon felt like.
تكفى خل نروح عند المتجر. أبى أكلم المتجر ذاك.
Well,
طيب انطر. سيجوين نسيت اسمها مرة ثانية. خلنا
Sijuin?
سيجوين.
Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? Hello, Trav. Everyone's usually busy around now. Enjoy? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone.
It's so cute.
Just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your
You are the
expressions while you're-
cutest.
Are you talking about pets or people? Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. Wait, Melazines can see that? Yes. Running around tending to everyone's health is fair. Take care of your body. Make sure you will definitely take care.
Difference seems observing the prisoners. Oh. طب وروها اللحم. What؟ غريبين دول. ليش ما وروها اللحم؟ روان.
Huh? Rowan?
Oh, I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major. I think I just pulled.
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone had.
Shh. I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where?
Oh, you mean she wasn't in.
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch. And
Huh.
Huh. That's actually really strange. Seedreams always.
forget it. I could.
What is that?
Hey, look! There's something here! Seedream? He must have dropped this. The Melazine perceive the world very different. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also. Whoa! This all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework. And as for the notebook.
اوكي يعني اقدر اروح الحين حلبة المصارعة. سويت التاسكس اللي علي في ستيج اوبجكتيفز، فالحين اقدر اكمل يومي زي ما ابي.
Oh, you wanna stop?
Yes.
Okay.
هذا يمكن اليوم السابع، كملنا اسبوع.
We got some strange. Has our investigation turned up anything yet? Really? Well, we'll keep. Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. Paimon still feel. What do you have planned for?
ايوه بروح. ايوه ما بشتغل اليوم. اوكي طيب.
After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time can get old.
نشوف بيطلع لنا الأكل معفن مرة ثانية.
Oh, just a regular meal set. What would you like to do this afternoon? Maybe we'll be able to find some lead.
ما جابوا لحم غريب.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
welfare meal. إذا ما علمت عليك بس. recipes. What? ميه. الله كرم كراميل بالقهوة بس لسه لذيذ. هذا حلو باربيكيو ريبس. بجمع الباربيكيو ريبس. تعال 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 تعال. انت مشكوك فيه، انت والشيف ذاك روان، كلكم متعاونين مع بعض متواطئين مع بعض. عارفة أنا عارفة. هات وجبة. أها أها. ها، ما هم متجمعين هنا اليوم. شكله صايرة مضاربة محترمة. في مضاربة. انت ما تبيع لي؟ تفو عليك. والله اشتهيت كريم كراميل بارد. ما تحسين بشوية أثقال على إذنك؟ مسكينة رحمتها. إذنك اليسار تعاني. السلام عليكم. أوبا.
Oh, you must be the traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as even convicts value their lives, don't they? But we have a game here that'll let you.
And if we lose the game, will it?
Of course. That's the cruel reality. Okay, great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up.
Okay.
If you can complete a few, but the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it.
Okay.
Thanks for your patronage, mate.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, just go talk to Rusimov. But
we don't know anything about the fighters.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try?
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like...
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away.
What? Never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too. Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer. Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy something bad will happen the next morning.
Oh, let's
So
try.
the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose, Coupon? And what do you mean by...
How would I know? But
Yeah,
I've heard a
so
story about. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who put. However, in the final match, the organizers told him, and after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on...
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was...
ايوه من جد.
Huh?
ممكن
Sure
تساعد.
not. Look, here I was just trying to be nice and warn you.
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you...
ما عندي. بشتغل واجيبها.
Oh, looks like we will... Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get
أوه
out.
معي يلا زين.
After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time can...
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
هنجيب فلوس لسه بتفيدني.
What is this garbage? Oop. What would you like to do this Knowing child, he must have been there all the
من
time.
جد اي جوا. ولابس القناع حقه حق الفتوي صح. Oh my god.
Are you two here to buy tickets?
Who are the boxers in the next...
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender.
Are those their nicknames, or did they...
Since you're new around here, I'll. Anyway, this match. I can tell you're new to that. Maybe you don't quite
Oh, no need.
All right then, if you're.
Yeah, we got it. Just shut up and take us the line. Seems we had a productive day. Hope we can...
وش ده بنكمل شهر في شويات احس بنكمل شهر في ذا السجن. اها.
Hey,
Aha,
traveler.
yeah,
Climb
sure.
on. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself.
وش اشترينا احنا؟ سنة تهديد اكيد هذه.
Package? For us? Did you buy something, traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a... Oh, right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package... Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just... Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Open it! Huh? What is...
كوكيز اكيد. What?
Oh,
الموية.
it's
مثل انا
just a
متوهم انها
small
الموية.
bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong.
ايوه.
Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon. Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the... What do you have planned for... Though it feels nice to slack off a little.
كنت اصلا اخذ day off. it's a win-win. توقعت ان الكوبونز عندي قليلة، وش ذا القهر. من هي الكوبونز الفعلية هذه؟ كريدت كوبونز. 30 باص. المتجر يا رب يمديني الحين اروح المتجر.
If there's no way to send it all out.
Who are you?
I'm not. Of course I'm not.
Then what are you?
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico?
After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me. However, in light of our long history of successful... let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. But as for the latter, only someone Anyway, that's how he
well...
Fine.
ولا هذه الاشاعات سووها عشان هذه الاشياء كلها قد سواها تشايلد اشتغل بعدين راح يتضارب، ولا ايش؟
Hey, I heard you crazy.
Well, the next day we received a mysterious...
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like...
Paimon's not sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you two don't seem... Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it.
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like... When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer...
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest... It makes so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fontas?
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. Anyway...
هل هذه خطة عشان يحاولون يدعمون المصارعة حقتهم ونفس الوقت البزنس حق فانتا؟ صص.
Hey, what are these papers? Maybe not. Every page has the font. Okay. But if... Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow. And some researchers on the project have voiced concern. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials. Without a designated name, we have decided to only conduct closed, small... Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new let's put these papers back where we found...
بح خلصنا كل الأوبجكتيفز أقصد. الحين وين؟ المطعم؟ وين اروح؟
Over here.
اليد هنا هبلة شوي. طلعت تحت. واو.
We ended up here without even... Alright, but remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's...
نشوف كيف يجي الأكل.
Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky meal? Look, Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every... What would you like to do this afternoon? Seems you really... But just playing the same game over...
Okay.
Yeah, why don't we have Collins lower the difficulty a little? A mysterious box? A box? Do you have any ideas, Traveler?
أيوة, not related.
Well, maybe we'll have... Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden... We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere. Yeah, let's skip work for now.
لسه ما عندي إلا 30. يس المتجر أخيرا.
Seeing you at this time, impressive.
So, now can you tell us about...
If that's what...
Huh? What do you mean?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I would...
We get it, just...
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever go near them.
Something even more terrible.
A group of cannibals.
What?
Cannibals?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has, but what's even scarier is that since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to...
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms.
You two look pretty skeptical. I've got things to do too.
ما أصدق. هذه طريقة لإلهائنا عن الحقيقة. كلها من الموية.
Can we just trust him on this one? Oh, so that's how you see the situation. When will all the secret... Vito isn't...
Just stay away.
ليه?
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
What are you talking about? Listen.
Screw you.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting... Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need to investigate...
شكله الجارد متواطئ معهم.
building?
متأكد انك متواضع معه.
What do you want? Criminals.
We just want to ask you, have you ever discovered anything odd?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night.
Well... right!
Really? And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that...
So, what happened?
They just conduct regular cleaning of the fort. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. They just...
Oh, okay.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything...
Don't worry, we don't want any time at... Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned? Right, both are a possibility. I knew you would say that.
أنا أحس المسألة لها الموية ذي قاعد تمشي عندهم في الأنابيب حقتهم. هذه المصيبة شكلها.
I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect... What? Huh?
What?
Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
Child. Wow. Oh my god, my child. Ajax. كان يركض يهرب. يتسلل في الليل. اوكي. ابتسامة الشر. هذول الثلاثة. اوكي، لا علاقة بتشايلد. هربوه عبر أنابيب. واو.
Traveler, come on, wake up! Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully... Really? So we're finally starting to... Okay, well, it's about time for us to get... Shh! Careful!
Oh,
we'll
shit.
get in trouble if the guards catch us.
بس في جارد هناك. ايوه.
This should be the place.
يلا يلا.
Step on up.
نفسهم.
What? I know you. You were the ones...
You've got guts showing up here.
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What'd you say? Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can...
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors?
I don't have to tell you anything.
يهربون.
If you turn around...
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here. Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Oh, boss, child.
Do you know our boss? Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept us... So, did he have you come...
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So,
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come...
We gave him the business for a while, and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the... But here in the fortress, he was working the longest hours and racking up wind. You could always see how amazing he was. So eventually...
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. And as his crew, if the boss wants... So, we got to work and used the hidden rules. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or... But has a child already escaped?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It leads to an abandoned factory area. And even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one but boss still insisted on go. So we told him that we'd pretend and that if he wanted to...
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because...
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We are...
is it also
Nothing could ever defeat boss or slow him down.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possible...
Alright. Keep quiet and follow us.
زين طلع الآن ما له علاقة بالموية رغم إن ذيك الموية توترني. إن شاء الله إن ما هي طالعة. وليش سالفة اللحم والدمان ذي هم مسوينها؟ كم متواطئ كم واحد متواطئ.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later we came back hoping to have a look. That's when it's impossible to navigate.
Do you think child got trapped?
Not likely. We all know that...
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto.
It's getting late.
Yeah, we learned a lot.
Oh no, لا. مو قالوا فريميني ضاع يوم دخل؟ لكن بيطيح في الأبس.
When you said you knew... Why is child... Fortunately, though, now that we can finally relax...
أنا توترت.
It's morning already?
Oh.
Paimon's still
الكارد حقت ليني.
Huh? Wait, look over there. It's one of Linny's cards. What Paimon's... Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. It's been a while since... Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the date. From the sound of it, we...
Cataclysm's quickening. يما ليش كذا اسم الاركن كويست وات؟ لا أظني مت.
Look, there are some people talking over there.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats.
Hey, speak for yourself!
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here...
I don't buy...
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant
What?
flood?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer... Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your... Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you?
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only... That's true.
لينات يا ربي.
Everybody stand back.
ما بروح المصارعة، بروح أول شيء هنا. What? اوكي طلع مو المصارعة، انا ملخبطة. ربي ما تجيني ذا السلاح الخاص بيه.
Hey, you over there?
نعم.
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games?
لا.
You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
You TCG play?
Hey, come on now. What's wrong? All right.
But why would you be looking for people to...
Whether you're throwing... There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, sure.
Great! Since you've been here...
I thought you would have already...
Why don't you pick?
All right. Have you heard any strange... Ben, did you know that there are some people... There are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors. I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. If you're interested, you can go talk.
Good to know.
Let me think. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a con?
What?
Huh?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was to go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the Forbidden Zone?
It's just a rumor we've...
Anything else?
Sorry bro, no way اني العب ما ابغى.
Over here. There's a group of people over there.
So I said, that's not a faucet.
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you...
Oh shit.
What's the matter? They just look...
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that.
You hear that?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right?
Really?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by...
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it.
You're...
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't...
So, you two really...
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better. Whoa, all this...
I don't mind him. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super...
Is that so? To tell you...
Oh,
حبيبي تعالي هنا تعالي وحبيبي أنا تصحى تزي تسلم علي ويتي تعالي وربي يسعدها بسبوس أنا قلت اقعدي بعينون طايرة صايغة عيونك من الشمس شمستي سنة قدام صح يوه بسبوس ولا بسبوسي
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress. Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about... You've already met the one person here you should never cross. The Duke, Risley.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kind...
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically?
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher?
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate. Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine.
You mean he hit a woman?
Wow. But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent...
Wait a second.
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on date?
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp.
everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
ايش هذه الحالة؟ هو فوق، هو تحت، هو شنو؟
Step on up.
When? Your luck is here? What? Your luck isn't here, but elsewhere. يمكن فوق. اوكي لونها لسه ازرق. ما تغير شيء. تغير. أنا بفهمة كيف شموسي ما في بؤبؤ، ما عاد صار في بؤبؤ بذي العنون.
Seems Linny is saying some strange things again. It's really worrying.
ماني فاهمة. اها عيني عينك.
Huh? That look in your eyes.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found.
Oh, as. Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are He is a harbinger after all. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that...
Bingo!
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. No need to thank me. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to...
Collecting information.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, and if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest.
أيوة.
That's 6 days
بيكون تقريبا أسبوعين أو 3 أسابيع لهم هنا.
You can even estimate how long it'll take.
We've been working together for a long time. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? Oh, and there's just one last... Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremonet's report on Master Child's whereabouts, Fremonet's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping...
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't... Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get in... You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier. So investigate the internal structure of the infirm... But also, there's no need to take risks. My apologies.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right,
أيوة.
we'll head out as soon as we finish our...
Let's go our separate ways for now.
أحسن أيوة أنتي أحسن. يلا بندخل ال... نسيت اسمها الغرفة دي infirmary. غرفة الممرضة. Several people.
It's not impossible.
سجوين. شكلي عن الموية.
Oh. Someone, please help! She's sick!
يا عمري زايتني ركض.
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers. Let me take a look. Please lie down over. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder. Walk slowly. You can do it, Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. Eh? Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. And here, huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here.
أهلا.
How strange.
التمثيل خراط طبعا.
What about here? Oh, I understand. So that's what it
Okay,
is.
شكرا.
I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all.
سوالفهم كثيرة خلاص.
Congratulations. The health risk isn't Miss Levine. I'll have...
Very well.
and she hopped away.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
أحس المفضوح إني أنا جاية هنا أمثل على راسهم.
Her stomach aches really bad. She was stumbling.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Though they may have committed crimes and gotten.
Yeah, you're right.
That's correct.
Are you two old?
We've been sick a while.
تمثيل حتى مريضين من زمان برا.
You could say she fancies herself.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier.
واضح يدرسون حاجة.
Hey, don't start arguing now, please. Keep it civil.
60. ايوه دراسات وكتب واضح. شكله عارفين ان المويه قاعد تسرب. او هذا الفوربيدن روم. يلا خلاص تقريبا قربت اختم اللعبة. 60 تحس انك خلاص ختمتها.
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this.
He just slowly walked off like that?
I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and
you really...
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who... I'll accompany you two for a while. No.
I'm back. Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around.
في غرفة الممرضة ذي الورع.
Here. Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still
أصفر.
Yellow, huh? I understand.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details. If that, those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? All right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution. Got it. Paimon will hold the.
يا ربي أي فضحتني تناظر طين نظرة.
We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually So you're the best of companions. Ah, you're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left. Well, now you can go back without a worry. Thank you, Miss Sijuin.
Sijuin.
Seems like a lot of people have been coming.
الكل يقول يجي بطنه تعبان خراد. كلهم يتهربون من الشغل يا عمري. طيب اوكي نروح الغرفة. لا قال لي هذه الغرفة اوكي.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death.
What?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Paimon, don't take my... Paimon talked with Sijuin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual.
أحسهم يمثلون الاثنين ذوليك، لأنهم من أول مظهرين للناس إنهم ما يطيقون بعض.
Whoa, you really are super.
واو، فونتاين صدق مسلسل درامي، الكل يمثل ويسوي حركات. كأنهم طولوها، أنا خلاص مليت بسرعة. ايوه اخيرا، يلا اليوم التاسع. الحين فرامينيه بيروح يغوص يشوف وين راح تشايلد.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Vinny.
يلا. تسوي نفس المجانين.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago. And as of last night, Lynette has...
Wait, why is she getting involved?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more
فرامينيه
bluntly,
للحين في
even if we
الآيس
were infiltrating a guarded
لا يستر.
stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately,
احنا حبايب،
there's
احنا
still
اللويالتي
one thing that could
للفتوي.
get between us, lest you've
ما عندنا
forgotten.
أبدا لهم شيء.
The matter of our respective loyalties. You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling. So I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
بالضبط.
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect. Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns.
أيوة.
Is now really a good time?
According to my observations, Sijuin always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch.
Okay.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural.
Okay, then let's head over, right?
عينك تقول هالكلام قدام ترافلر. هي تدور على أخوها من مدري كم. والله كم سنة قعدت في تبات، ما حطوا الحسبة للحين.
Lynette
أوه
should
بنروح
be
المكان
here right
السري.
now. Huh.
وين لينيت؟
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sijuin isn't here, but
Oh shit.
why isn't Lynette?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around.
Okay.
هنفتش هنفتش.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said...
She would have said her migraine was having a... Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down...
يو بدي أخاف، وين أختي؟ معليش طقطقت عليك قبل شوية. طب خلنا ندخل من هنا. أيوة الهاتش. طب خلنا نقرأ بعدين نسلل الهاتش بقى.
There are some books here. Advanced nursing. How to raise the spirit of peace. Sure are some interesting books. She even has books on under...
يلا.
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been... The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? Let's look around here for some more clues.
اي والله don't panic. واضح انه يقول العمرة.
slip of paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the
This is...
What?
Is that all?
Best regards?
This is...
Show me, now!
What? شعر
look
منك.
on your face. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatili could be right now? No. Could she have...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from
واضح
the
من أول إنه يراقبنا الصراحة ما مفاجأة.
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no... You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a complete... I'd like to know that too. Don't panic, just think everything over. I have to stay... Wait, you're right. The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... Could Wriothesley have...
What does he gain by letting Fremine leave?
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an open... If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably...
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team.
يلا قدام.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please, talk some...
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll
يو تراما للحين أثرها موجود.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
أركضوا بيروح عند الدوق. من أول هي تتسمع. وتضحك بعد عينك.
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on the...
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so?
حست فيهم من زمان ما يمثلون.
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
حاليا بركز على القصة بعدين. وكمان ما عندي الأونلاين مفتوح لما أبدأ الأركن كويست.
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already
الورع دي طلع ذكية. تسوي نفسها هبلة.
I like smart people.
Playing dumb.
I like the feeling of being trusted. Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
شكلك تقرين كتب المشاعر. أركض.
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
والله سوزيد يركض ذا. أوكي لا. حسبت إنهم بيجيبونه وهو يركض.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
صح رايح المكتب. بسرعة أدخل. أشرب فونتا بتهدى بتهدى.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some tea.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No. He's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in hit. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start. So you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation. As for Fremine... No. You probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that—
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine is all competent and so in control. Why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is... Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now.
Oh, shit.
But he has neither shown up within my gates...
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world.
Fremine's a star diver, so he
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before?
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In
my
any
folks,
case,
guys.
I will be straight.
هذول اللي يتسمعون
I was
ويروحون
willing
على
to
طول
play dumb
شكلهم.
and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being... You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to come...
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds...
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you...
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here.
Lenny!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective? I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Mr. Fremine left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in...
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because...
6.
Wait,
2. Time's up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? Ask you 3 questions. Question 1.
Okay.
Regarding the hidden rules of the production...
اسمع وين؟ نو. أنا نسيت إيش مكتوب. أوكي. هذا إيش مكتوب فيها ما أدري.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial on an unnamed
Who will
and
see it
unpackaged
if you keep
product.
working continuously?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company...
أوكي مين اللي بيعرف إذا أنا أشتغل
I've been told that
باستمرارية؟
the infirmary is always... The Fonta promoter has been struggling. We
هذه
often
صح؟
see Miss Sijuin
أظن هي Sijuin. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear when you work for 3
I've been
days?
told that the infirmary...
نشوف هذه.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only...
Okay, لا.
Fonta's internal reports suggest... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value. The research note said that the Melusine rape... Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the Fonta promoter has been struck. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the. We often see Miss Sijuin.
هي هذه لخبط. طيب بعدين ايش هي circumstances? Why does the strange meat appear the way it does?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't. I've been told that the infirmary is. The Fonta promoter has been struck.
يا مخي ما أعرف صراحة.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial.
الاثنين دول اوف.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the. I've been told that the infirmary is old. The research note said that the According to Collins, the.
بدنا ساعدوني ما عرفت ايش اي واحد.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. Fonta's internal reports suggest.
Okay.
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans.
So that's what's going on. The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal.
يعني سيجوين مسوي هذا القانون عشان ما يتعبون.
Strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise. Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intention. All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration ring, including the one that you're.
Okay.
I've been told that the infirmary.
لا هذا ما
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he.
Who sent the package? أظن هو.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored. The Fonta promoter has been struggling. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only. Fonta's internal reports suggest that the.
بس هذا الصح.
According to Collins, the Pancration. I've been told that the infirmary is. We often see Miss Sijuin observe. According to Collins, the The Fonta promoter has been struck.
Okay.
Paimon gets this rule too now. That hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about how, people get scared when they see it because they've but really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be a blood-red drink. It's no wonder the company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trap. They came to the fortress of Merope. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are, and so.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. You'll pay for this!
Oh my god! ومبتسم بعد.
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a fantastic shot.
There was nothing, Your Grace. Sigewinne? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sigewinne.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus when Monsieur Nervilette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take... But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervilette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace?
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. What are you talking about?
Take me if you want.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You...
I believe I hear footsteps.
Some space,
please.
بسم الله.
Ah, Miss Clorinde. My door.
ليش؟ رامية فرمناه كذا وش فيه؟
Freminet...
What's going on? What is Clorinde doing here?
Work.
Sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will...
What happened to Freminet? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
Whoosh.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse.
Oh,
he must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Freminet a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorinde while you get Freminet to where he needs to be. Everything...
Oh my god, الموية جت. الموية جت. مين كان يتوقع ان الموية تخوف هالحد؟
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. But let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after...
Please, look after Mr. Freminet for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now.
عنده إحباط. مسكين فرمني مساكين الورعان ذول تمقلبوا.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time... Well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperate...
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intention.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you...
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to...
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel?
روقان ما كأن الموية تطلع عليهم.
I'll be fine.
Are you sure? You don't look all right.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but...
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh. Fremine?
He'll be fine. But for now...
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side.
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went...
والله أشياء غريبة. هنشوف المكتب. أوه شو السوالف؟
Could I tempt you with some sugar for...
No need.
وش الروقان؟ يا البرود. برود عندهم. الورع ذاك بغى يدوق يموت عليكم من الخوف وانتوا هنا تشربون شاي. سكر ولا بدون سكر؟ يلا
Step on up.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
We're all here.
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. How do you feel? Don't push it.
Traveler. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay.
No, listen to me. This is really serious.
Oh,
There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
بلعب فيه.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. Where could Master Child be?
Oh my god, hello! I like it! Whoa.
Huh. This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with.
أنا متأكدة إنها ساندرون دي. ما أدري ليه أحسها هنا. بعدين.
getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
ممتاز. يلا 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 يلا. الهبوط. طيب
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably.
هوبا. اوكي حسبني بقى. لا 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 ماني راضية الا اسوي ذيك النقصة. ليش ما اقدر اطلع؟ ايوه بسوي القفزة. خلاص طيب ما يبغاني اقفز. طيب
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. Oh, there are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the?
الموية.
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
يما صدق الموية لازم يهربون منها. يوه بسرعة 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 عليه الأثر. الدم قاعد ينقص. بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة.
I can't die here. I have to push on.
كلوريند بسم الله علينا جت بقبعتها بعد. واو.
So, in other words, the trail you were following...
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the...
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just said...
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can...
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as...
A guest? Then I can assume Risley...
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able... Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
No, please go on without me. I don't want...
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't...
Understood.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for...
Thank you.
يا عمري مسكين متخوف عليهم.
I'm also really sorry, Lenny. I should have been more careful.
Don't say that. It was all my fault.
If I was stronger, maybe I would have already...
No, how can you say...
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What I'm hearing is...
Yeah, that's...
Lenny, we understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about...
Yeah.
يا عمري الأخوة دول يحزنوني. معلش يا دوك، نحتاج شوية تفسير وكلام يعني معك.
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Fremenet's condition has...
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran.
Mostly fine.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical...
All right. Thank you for looking out for...
Well, want to explain yourself?
Of course. But I'm not partial to the word choice of... where should I begin? How about you start?
Then Paimon will begin.
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their...
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of...
They came here with ulterior motives. Initially, I thought their goal was just to invest... Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape. But in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow... I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the
So you were hoping Linny's group would just...
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremenet... The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety.
Are the rumors true? That you're...
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager...
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to...
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptional...
And saving Fremenet was...
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is. That's not something you should be asking after. Never let... All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary. And we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at...
You make a compelling case.
Yeah, Paimon really wants...
Even if the truth may not be pleasant, follow me.
لا يكون جثة الأركون يمه. Okay.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place...
They can
Stand on the central
primordial
plate.
seawater.
Wait,
Gnosis.
is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
واو تحت التحت.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, what a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total.
أيوة primordial
Generally
seawater من
speaking,
هنا
I'm the
بتطلع.
only one who's allowed. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your...
Well, Paimon...
Well, I'd advise you wait until you...
تكفى لا تفكها وتطلع علينا الموية تكفى. لا تفك شو هذه مويتي تكفي. والله ان اخس استغفر الله تحول شفت الترابل وطلقات مويه.
So there's a switch on this.
Stand back.
Whoa! They all just went up one by one.
Go on.
أثرت فضولي. إيش فيه؟ What?
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it. but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently...
The concentration of primordial sea...
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater... Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Neuvillette knows where the primordial sea could be. Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out. If this continues... soon, yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then...
But that's just too weird!
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the... Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity.
You may guard my secret.
And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. As the number of exiles increased, the Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for. And with that, the people... But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered... After many now and again, researchers managed to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this...
But now you know every part of that...
Indeed. To be frank, not really. Prophecies are troublesome things. Let's go somewhere else.
This is really dangerous and scary يما. شكله بينفجر الحين.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our lab...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone!
Huh?
No need to panic, you two.
What? After you warned us not to tell...
I'm skeptical as well.
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two...
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. Good. Saves Edwin's main areas of
You want...
what a lovely idea.
Gotta admit,
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my tech...
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not...
Your Grace,
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget it. Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Allah. Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do...
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Whoa.
What a huge ship.
بيدخلونها بعد ما يفجرونها يعني.
How much do you know about Fontaine? Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you, according to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him, and he called his nation Lemuria. And you—
There's a ship in this story?
Where there's water, there'll be ships.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath—
Were you inspired by the—
maybe. Fontainians need some— were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship. Riots would— As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a Alright, that's enough talking for now. Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take—
طب هو تأمل زيادة يا شيخ، هدي مستعجل مرة.
I'll leave you here.
Oh!
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into—
Great. I look—
لا تقولي أنا حاطني هناك من أول. شكله حطني هناك بس أنا ما استوعبت. واو. يلا أنا بس أبغى أشوف تشايلد مسكين إيش صار عليه، وين راح، إيش صار. أكيد قابل الحوت وسكيرك، بس وش السالفة للحين؟ معنا الفيجن حقه صح؟ أيوه.
Welcome back.
How can you be so much like—
Huh. Actually, while I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking.
Must have been Risley and—
Yeah, I heard one male voice.
I really can't make
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn—
Yeah, he explained it.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time to—
Nobody else is around, and the seashore is also—
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself three— Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because—
Whoa,
Yep.
he's good.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning— What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report— As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while if I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know— that can't be the full extent of what he's doing. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the Prof—
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well. The two of you have already aided us far. If you ever need anything else going forward, please— Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through—
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secret.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Given your strength, you might—
Aw, the sound of that Paimon's hungry. Alright, then we'll catch you guys.
You're incredibly—
Yeah, you two are always telling me—
اوه كيوت كلهم الثلاثة سوا سوا adorable. طيب الحين كيف؟ أنا اليد عندي تعلق، ما أدري ليه. خلاص يصير خايس. يلا بخلص من المهمة.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meal. Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are you here for dinner? And I'm taking the opportunity to... Huh.
Cute.
You're right. What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like. Me too. Don't forget. No problem. So delicious.
عشان كذا رايسلي ما يذوقه. ما هو أعمى مسكين، هو ما يذوقه أصلا. ما أدري إذا هو صدق عنده عمى ألوان، بس هو ما يحب مشروباته. أنا هي ميلسين مثلا.
How's the food? Delicious. I'm so close. Sijwin, do you do this? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good... You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still... Really? You're reminded of an older... Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you... Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that, thankfully, Glorand is very... Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linney as well. We had to... You were all super considerate. It's just what we do down... Oh, I really wish Mr. would come down here. Get a good night's rest.
بكلم كلورين طيب. أيوة. السلام عليكم.
Glorand! How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss...
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to...
Oh, it was...
Still, Paimon didn't know even... Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sijwin and the Duke?
Miss Sijwin was with you. And the...
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with...
Yeah.
First time in a long time.
In the past. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here. Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon.
راحت ممدأ على طول تهربت ما تبى تسولف. اوكي انا احس انه بيبدا الاكشن بكره وبيجي نوفليت ويقول I'm here to save the day. انا بس للحين ما شفت كثير اشياء انتظر اشوفها. ما ادري بتصير ولا لا، مرة مستغربة.
I'm super.
يلا نشوف ايش صار على تشايلد بليز. هبدت.
Delicious.
Child.
Out of my way.
Yes. Oh shit.
Out of my way. What happened?
Oh shit.
Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened.
Oh shit. Oh my god, هربوا. بسرعة ادعس. اوه صوت صافرات الانذار يمه. Primordial sea water.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
There's no time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, what?
الواتر ما هو واضح.
They're here. Yeah, there you are.
Oh, thank goodness.
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone.
Oh,
Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the crack.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up?
Hey, shut.
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with. Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible.
Oh no.
Oh no, it can't be that thing.
Oh wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without him.
Hey,
Leave.
hey! Be careful!
يمو بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة.
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
يمو بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة. It's freaking scary. بسرعة بسرعة. بسرعة بسرعة.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
اهرب! لا تقعد تراقب. ليش الموية كذا تدف يمه؟
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
يحاول يجمدها. ما بتتجمد، ما أظن تتجمد. شيء اهرب! اهرب نوفلات. النوفلات عكست رايزلي. ادعس. ما في، مستحيل يقدر يجمدها. المويه لين الاعماق ما بتتجمد، بتكسره. ايوه يما كانها سلايم. اركضوا اركضوا اركضوا.
Three, 2, 1.
بسرعة 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 بسرعة. سوي زحلقة زحلق. يمه اطلعوا المصعد اطلعوا المصعد.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Oh shit. Neuvillette.
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
يما نوفليت. الحق الحق. تليبورت تليبورت. ما في وقت.
Neuvillette?
أيوة.
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House and meet. Farina will soon be meeting with the Knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone. Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
فورينا مع النيف. بسرعة 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 بسرعة. لا تسوين شيء. لا هنا يوم كانت خايفة وتصايح. هل هنا كانت الفتوي.
Look, there are a ton of Fatouian posts. Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur, though I'm sure he's already explained.
بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة. يمو بنقابل النيف أول مرة. يمو.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this?
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
I've already prepared seats for you.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. I wonder how he's doing nowadays.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd... Coming from...
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier.
Well, in any case, there's no...
Oh, and...
Because...
And where did he go after leaving the fort?
Well?
The fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter...
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as...
Hold on. The water in the...
I suppose this is also a...
Huh? I don't quite...
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Oh shit.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Oh, new bullet. بس كيف بيقدر يحجر الموية ذي؟
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire army of fury. Would unleash endless catastrophe.
يا رب انها ما عاد تطلع خلاص.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
اوكي تمام. نوفلت انقذنا.
All right. See.
Let me guess. We're safe.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
We made a bet on the...
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now?
So what gift must the loser...
He already has time.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of...
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress...
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would...
That was obviously a joke.
مسكين ما هو فاهم النكت.
Anyway, you've still got some unfit...
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all...
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the...
I must say, we've spent long in Miss Farina. As the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon.
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really
ما كان
think
فيها أي
that's
صوت، مخلصة
acceptable?
ومقفلة وما في أي
The
حركة.
prophecies hanging
أيوة.
above our necks like a
ما في.
guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to
كما
either
قفلتها
avert
زين.
the disaster or save their own.
بشوف طيب.
Even the orphans of the House of the Heart have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you, it beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree
أنا أقول لك
you have
كارهتها
been.
ليش هي كذا مروقة.
From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly
وراحت معاك ها؟
failed to take action.
ولبي.
You're wrong.
ثقيل الدم.
I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Great Hydro Archon.
How are you going to
How
save
are
them?
you going to
Save us.
save them? Save us. How are the
حبيبي
people
تعالي
you
هنا
sworn
تعالي.
to protect supposed to survive in a land that
دلوعو.
will soon disappear beneath
أهلا.
the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time.
أوكي زعلت
Even if
الأركن
you
زعلت.
look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
أيوة لا تسكتين لها.
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am,
هاي فك السلك.
I will be
مجنونة.
able to hold my head up high.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
أوكي أفهمتها. مستحيل تكذب. لا هي تمثل صح.
My
إيه.
machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes.
عيونها
Allow me to
عيونها
be so
روعة.
bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of them?
The emergency response plan is
والله
also
فنانة في
strictly
التمثيل صراحة.
confidential.
Then
تمثل
allow me
تمثل.
to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
وش تخفي ذي الأركن؟ وش تخفي؟ أنا
So
عندي
you also
فضول.
have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the oratrice in the opera house. You see, even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working
تبغين
on?
ترجعين الأركن السابقة؟
Hydro Archon.
توقعون؟ أتوقع إنها تحاول
Oh,
ترجع الأركن
right.
السابقة.
I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
أيوة تحس بالأمان
well.
كأنها.
Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left. Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of you too.
Thank you.
ما شاء الله عندها سوالف لدرجة خلصوا الكيك كامل.
If it's on my...
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also... it is getting late. Why don't we...
Very well.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity...
Paimon's coming too!
The tea party turned out to be even more
أها.
Why?
مسرحية بدتها. يا أخي اصبري بس. أظن إني بقرب أخلص الكويست خلاص.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
مسكين child.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the
والله هي
Hearth.
بايرو
As
فيجن
their father,
حماس.
I would like to express my gratitude. Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of... That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get...
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to step...
You mean Ridesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, you are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move...
Okay,
and that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of Forget it. He did give us an up. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any...
No need. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine.
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you.
واو سكن روعة يا أختي.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attacked... It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydrognosis is not currently held by the In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all.
Who are you?
يمكن تمثل إنها أركون طوال الوقت وهي أصلا بشرية.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Fossilor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon.
حتى هي شاكة إن نوفيليت هو الأركون.
I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please...
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the context...
Probably the handiwork of that Rides.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We set up a meeting for me. I would like to... Oh, and I have an...
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth.
من جد قالت للترافلر انها حاولت تقتل تقتل المسكينة فوسالورس.
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you. It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending. I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable. I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries
Neither
themselves.
fits the bill.
Whether you did... Of course, that is all just how I feel. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come... Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe... Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday. He certainly returned quickly.
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the law. Thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply, I used my power to force back... So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. Permission granted.
Whoa. It can't be that you're... You can't tell us? Then...
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I believe so. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh?
نزل مطر.
All of a sudden.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
Ew.
The dragon of... what? Huh?
Please do not be... Farina?
وين هي رايحة?
My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we?
You guessed correctly.
Right. Of course. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just...
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
ليش تقضين يدي؟
They
ليش
say that when
تقضين؟
the first
ليش؟
usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
Yep.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our aim. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to... Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with
ما هو طايق الأركنز ما يحتاج.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that... We'll see you another time.
باقي ما خلصت الكويست. باقي؟ وين أماكنهم؟ أنا بديت أتنرفز. حاط لي إنهم فوق. استهبل على راسي. أخيرا. اوكي الأخوة هنا لسه. حسب سيجوين معهم. سيجوين.
Now guess. What's...
Well, look who it is.
Traveler, pipe...
Looks like you're recovering.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to oh, right.
Whoa, how did she...
She told me that it was nothing.
She didn't want to stress you out.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out.
What? You meant father?
She said a few things that were,
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything.
Mm-hmm. Father's...
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
That does...
Hey!
Are you going to stay here?
Looks like it.
Excellent.
For real? Then
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you... Well, next time. We should start preparing.
Oh, that's a great... I'll help you set it up.
ما كان وضع مأساوي قبل شويات. وللحين ما رحت اشتري من ذاك المحل. وش ذا السالفة؟
Traveler! Pipe, are you still doing alright? We're fine, but a few people sustained super fit. Oh, of course. How did Nervalet know that? Miss sure Nervalet has strong resonance with the hydro element. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries. If you're not too pressed for time, just let me know if you get a... I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your face.
يا شباب كيفكم؟ والله ما ننسى كيف ساعدتونا طيوبين.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from...
All right, there's no need...
Hey, it wasn't just me.
Something. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen whenever he'd say that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there?
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met.
Oh, well, if you say so.
يلا الحين نكلم الدوق. بروح اكل اندومي. جعت بعد هذه المهمة الطويلة كأني قرأت رواية. ورزائي وعد كذا اللعب تخمسني ذي. ها ممنوع. يا ويلك من امي، يا ويلك يا ويلك. تنجلدين ترى.
Courier,
Yeah, I would.
That's no excuse for... Huh?
Lurvine, we're back.
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here
Hey.
recently. How have you been?
تسوي نفسك مجنونة. ممنوع. تخميش ممنوع. برمي عليك الجوال.
And you?
Yep.
It can be a bit.
I mean, the
Oh, yeah?
You two really are
Not at all!
متى يقولون واضح انهم مع بعض. انا بتضارب لحظة. هذه الاظافر بعديها تسمعين؟ بعديها. يلا خلاص انا خلاص مليت يعني ما ورتوني كفاية عن الهايدرو اركون وانا خلاص ما شفتوا لي شيء عنها الا شويات. اقول انزلي. روحي خمشي هناك. روحي في الدرج. يقطع ابليس كان جوا في الدار اللي فوق وانا طلعت. يا يدوق.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come?
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing.
We're fine, for the most part.
If that's the case, why don't you...
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts. He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember.
He sure sounds...
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also...
Where the gifts...
Nervalette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick and...
those are...
Well, it's Nervalette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But oh, and I have some gifts here for you.
Are these from Siege?
Nope. They're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress.
Thank
so you can return to the surface at any time.
For real? Then we could stay here for...
You may access the cafe. Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it...
خلصنا. What? باقي نرقد؟ بنشوف تشايلد. اوكي. حلوة الختامية ما عندي مشكلة. As long as I still see more of child, then I don't mind. يا ربي متى ينزل سكن للتشايلد؟ سكن كذا فخم بدل القرنبع اللي فوقه. والله أخص شيء فيه هو لبسه. حسه حتى كذا كأنه قماشة خايس ينقطع في ثانية.
We're back in our cell again. We're not sure feel... Huh? How did you know? Hey, that's not true! It's like, we've now gone... There are so many bad things in the world. You're counting Paimon today? Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventure handbook as well! The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up... We should be safe now. Alright then, good night to you, traveler.
يلا اعطيني فيجن يلا. يس الله طاح في الأب. شايف الأميرة النائمة. يماي الحوت يا كبره. واو حماس. خلصنا.
It's been a while since we last saw Nip.
كم معي حبة؟ لا
Paimon asked so many questions about his true identity.